It's a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Pod leader.
My goodness me.
Oh, we'll get there. Pod leader.
Private panel. I'm on second watch.
Hey, do you want to wear that, Tom?
It's good. It's round. Where are the bobbleheads?
Mr. J.
Pirate 2 list. Hi, and welcome to Pod Leadum. That is Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and yeah, I see something in me too.
I'm truly going to miss doing Bree's smoker's voice. I'm JW Crump, and everyone is just throwing clothes on me. I'm loving it. I look hot.
And I'm Alexander Price, and even if you just get the first line right, that would be good.
And we are here.
Are you talking about yourself doing the intro?
Oh! No, that's me introducing myself at the end.
Oh, fair enough.
And we are here discussing Cycle 5, Episode 12, the finale,
Woo, woo.
The Girl on the Cover.
Good episode title,
The
actually.
girl who is on the cover. I know it's not what the episode is titled,
Yeah.
but why is it not?
The Girl Who Is on the
The
Cover?
girl who is on the
The
cover.
Girl on the Cover is better, though. The Girl on the Cover sounds like a book title, like a mystery. Like someone killed her.
I just hate when they
and we have
break
to figure out who.
I hate when they
The
break
girl with the dragon
tradition.
tattoo, the girl on the
Exactly.
cover.
The girl on the train, the girl on the cover.
And apparently Nick's problem is she's too good.
This search for America's Next Top Model has been a season of wild firsts. First time someone peed in a diaper.
First time. Breast implants.
Walked out after a haircut.
And they say from implants to talking to plants. And when they say from implants, they just showed Janice.
Ooh, yes, that's right, they do.
Which I know she was there for that cycle, but that editing was
Shady, shady lady. The judges think Nick is a dud. That's how she says it. She's like, the judges think I'm a dud.
They also show in their in Nick's montage of her stuff, it feels like it's ADR'd or remixed from something else, where it has Nigel saying, "Focus, please," to Nick, and I don't think he said that to her in that shoot.
She did so well on that photo.
No.
They bring up the 3/4 face thing again, and that's basically it.
Even though the last two have been full on.
Well, and then later in the episode, they show her first photo, which is
Full on
face.
Yeah.
So
Also, now Bree is okay with people jumping on beds, guys.
well, Nicole's doing math. There's a huge difference between Final 3 and the winner, and I'm gonna be the winner.
I mean, she's not wrong,
Nope,
to be
she's
fair.
not.
Bree
All of that is accurate.
has
turns
made
out.
top model history. She's been in the bottom two 4 times. 4 times. Sepia tone, sepia tone, sepia tone, recent sepia tone.
A recent sepia tone. I love that there are two colors and then
Sepia tone?
Sepia and
Recent sepia.
It's fresh. It's just out of the oven. And I love that Bree's a woman who knows the stats. She's watched the show.
Yeah. Nick says, though, she can't win with no personality. But I said, Naima won.
That was also something I've been thinking about when they keep clocking her for her lack of personality. I'm like, do you remember last cycle's winner?
No personality.
Oh, no, you don't? Because it's Naima.
Because it's not Eva, who you'd think it was from this season.
No.
Yeah, seriously. We do see Eva again in this episode. But guys, Tyrell says that true beauty comes from a solid foundation.
What could it be?
Let's go bed.
Girl.
And Jay has a secret.
He needs to rein in those sideburns.
Do you know why you're here today?
CoverGirl True Blend Powder Foundation. Look, it's Naima! He was very excited to see Naima. He gave her a big old hug.
She's still boring.
She still doesn't want a group hug. She mostly limply shakes their hands.
Yeah.
And then Bree lets us know that it's good to see Naima because she's there just to show them that rainbow. Because all we see right now is no finish line.
Yeah, she abandons that metaphor halfway through. Because you would say,
don't go chasing
rainbows,
because all we see right now is no
Finish line.
baby.
Shooting.
But the
rain in your
metaphor
own vein.
definitely should have been to show us the rainbow, because right now all there are storm clouds.
Yeah,
It's right there.
the
It's an easy thing.
Yeah.
It's an easy thing. When they say that it's not only a CoverGirl shoot, but also a commercial. Nick's face.
And then Rob is stirring some shit up because she's getting her hair and makeup done. And he's like, "You're not nervous, right? Because you were terrified last time."
Love that talty salty.
Salty.
Salty talty.
We meet director Sarah Dunlop. She's going to be the commercial director.
She's fun.
Yep.
She's good.
She has a lot of patience.
It wears thin.
She's worked with pros, you could tell, and these are not pros.
Nope.
Nick is studying the
Oh my God.
F out of these lines. She's like, I am going to be good student and do this perfect.
Yep.
Because Nicole doesn't look at her script.
Apparently
No.
not.
Brie also doesn't remember anything. It goes straight out of her head.
Yep.
But Nick gets full applause at the end of hers.
Because I think she literally does it in one take.
The one cute thing that Brie does very well at interacting naturally with the male models who are dressed
Oh my
in
God.
Sgt. Pepper suits for no reason.
It's British.
And then
They're
they're like,
British.
and we have to point like their things in the back, but it's all just white. And I thought, oh, are they going to add things?
Nope.
No.
This commercial is actually pretty good.
It's like,
Except
it looks
for the
real.
fact
It looks
that it's
real.
filmed in a giant warehouse.
Yeah.
With no sound buffalo.
But it truly looks like a CoverGirl thing because especially CoverGirl loves a white background.
Yeah.
Truly.
And the three of them interacting together, it's very cute. Brie like ruffling the guy's hair is very natural.
Yes.
That's definitely where she does her best. Saying the lines not so much because as she says when she's done, please let me have a good commercial because they're gonna send my black ass home real soon if I don't.
And she says that right to Mr. J, and he's like,
And then he's just like, ah.
Wearing sunglasses. Ha 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 ha. Nicole, though, is worse than Brie.
Okay, so Nick goes. She's amazing. Full round of applause. Jay's like, you go, Miss Genius. Like, he's so excited that she did well.
Because he loves her.
they want her to win.
Yeah.
And Nicole this whole time has been like, I feel really confident. Nick did terribly last time. Brie doesn't know what she's doing. I think I'm really going to nail it. Blah, blah, blah. Gets up there, and there is nothing in her face or her brain.
Nope. She complains about the lights in her face.
I love this. Because she keeps stopping and starting, and then the director says your quote.
If you can even just get the first line right, that would be good. We just need you saying something.
And then she's like, I'm sorry, these lights are just... And then Mr. J goes, the lights are what? Like, dripping in shade. It is so
This is your
good.
job.
They're just really bright. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm like, and then she's like covering her eyes and like trying to really go into the bit of like, I can't even see you, Jay.
Squint.
Huh?
Oh,
Ah!
the lights are so bright.
Ah!
I will say, skipping ahead, but I do give her credit that when they mention it later, she does just say like, hey, look, I didn't know my lines and I was making
Sure.
notes.
I don't feel like it's weighted though because they have to feed her the lines.
Yep.
Like
Line by line.
Jay's
Even easy breezy beautiful cover
Yep.
girl.
Yep. Jay's literally like having to tell her and then she repeats it badly.
Ugh.
Also, to her credit, though, she's like, so I have to nail this photo. I have
Yeah.
to get the best
Yeah,
photo
she
or I'm
gets
going
it.
home. Yeah.
With Kate Merton, the photographer.
Mhm.
These become kind of a classic CoverGirl thing where it's this beauty shot close up and just
a lot of over the shoulder.
Yeah, a lot over the shoulder. They also just like always put that like piece of wood, like white, right there to kind of like brighten.
Also
and
very
cut them off.
photoshopped.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the end product.
Jim DeYonker though, calling out
I
Nicole's.
I didn't realize how much I
Every
missed
time.
him. And so
Zaddy.
there he
Jim
was,
DeYonker can
just
get it,
looking
always, forever.
clean.
Ugh. You know what? I hope DeYonker's somewhere just getting it.
DeYonking.
Just if
Some deep DeYonking.
Mhm. DeYonkin.
But
But-
yeah, he talks about this like tongue smile that Nicole does.
Which she does do. And she's done it before where she like pushes her tongue like,
I do that sometimes.
and it probably is how she naturally smiles, and she smartly says like, "Oh, that's how I naturally smile. I gotta get rid of that."
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Then Jay calls Nicole cocky, which not wrong.
Not wrong.
Well, he gives us a nice bit of like, I'm going to narrate this for you. Here's where I thought they all were, but everything's changed, and you might think you know who America's Next Top Model is, but you
don't.
It was so MTV's like Diary of Blank, where it's like you may think you know, but you have no idea. The Diary of Christina Aguilera.
Yes. I forgot that show.
That was a good show,
That was a
actually.
good
That was a
show.
good show.
There was some good stuff amid the trash of that
Yeah.
MTV period.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brie continues to like tea. All right.
Yeah. for sure.
Panel.
What is this photo of Tyra?
Slutty, sexy mod
She
baby.
loves the wide-eyed, purse-lipped,
Oh.
tilt-head, dumb baby pose.
Ooh, she's mod this time. Ooh. Ooh.
Ugh.
Why, when he's introduced, does Miss J say,
Hi, Spanky.
yeah, is that a reference to something?
He's
Don't know.
buckwheat,
I have no idea.
alfalfa. It's a Little Rascals thing.
Which is like what I thought the reference was too, but I have no context for it. Like, why? Who?
I don't know.
Where?
Did the Little Rascals movie just come out and they just saw it on the plane over?
He saw it on that Sprint
Oh,
phone. You know, could play movies,
branding.
TV, anything.
Also, Tyra's continuing her bad prom dress storyline.
Also, Tyra's continuing the storyline this episode of not knowing what a rainbow is.
Nick's face is...
After they watch the commercial and they see there's, the three girls end together, she goes, y'all look like the rainbow. Chocolate, vanilla, and caramel.
And Nick is going to slap Tyra in the face.
That would be fair.
She hates being called caramel.
Yep.
Also, those are ice cream flavors.
Not a rainbow.
At best,
And even
you were
then-
going for Neapolitan.
Strawberry.
I know.
Kim left.
Nick would have been so much happier to be strawberry
Than caramel?
There used to be a thing, and let me couch this by saying, not my wording, also maybe problematic, but maybe just silly and hilarious, that on the Live Journal top model community back in the day, they called a top three where all three were different presenting races a yogurt commercial.
I mean, yes.
Which, because that is what you do when you have all women in a commercial, is you tend to really diversify the looks of
I
everybody.
usually
I go
refer
right to United Colors
of
of
Benetton.
Benetton. Yes.
Fair enough.
Because that was always at the mall.
Uh-huh.
The photo outside was like 5 women of different nationalities.
Yep.
The guests are Vanya Strock and Nargis Garani for Strock and Garani.
and I assume this is Nargis from Cyclety's auditions.
No, she's Persian though.
There's only one
Probably.
in the world at any given time.
Yep.
There can only be one.
Maybe
Nargis.
Indian.
Mm.
Middle Eastern.
They were pretty
Southeast
good, though.
Asian. Yeah.
Especially whichever one was the blonde one.
Vanya.
She gave a lot of good critique.
I agree.
I liked her. She also, maybe it's just because of the way she sat, she looks so tall. She looks like a giant of a person.
So the commercial, they edited Nick out, I think. Like,
They
for his-
definitely edited Brie out.
Yes.
Because
Well,
Brie, you don't get to see her say anything.
they edited Brie. You never saw her say anything. But Nick, they just had a lot of voiceover. I feel like they showed a lot of Nicole.
Well, I think that that's true. I think that they... I'm getting candies, and I hope you can hear it, everybody. I think that they used a lot of lines from Nick because they had to, and then to even it out, they might have had to
They
show
just
the
show
visual of the others.
more,
Maybe.
maybe.
Luckily, we get their like full takes.
Sure. So Brie's up first. In her photo, she looks like a hostage.
I don't think the photo is that bad.
It's a very...
Forced.
It's definitely my least favorite of the
Yes,
three.
it is definitely the least good
It just
one.
looks to me a little senior portrait.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice. I do see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't look like a model like the other two do.
I think the earrings were a bad choice.
Mm.
I think they're focus pulling and a little juvenile, but not in the right way for
junior.
cover girl. Yeah, a little junior.
Yeah. They also.
But she does. She's not quite there at the smile. She's not quite there.
Mm,
And to be fair, that was something that back when they were talking about flaws,
Mhm.
that was one of hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was her teeth.
yeah. She also got edited to look better in the video, which we said in the commercial.
Mhm.
Because we don't actually, because once we see her reading the lines, she's like pulling faces the whole, like it was unusable.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not good.
Yeah, the only thing they can like positively say is just like us, they love her voice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She just has that great voice. It's
Yeah.
a good speaking voice because it's also unique, but
Mhm.
but something
But not
you
distracting.
you can always tell what she's saying.
Mhm.
It's not a voice that's so heavily affectated.
Danielle.
Oh.
I was even thinking, Jocelyn. Can't wait for Jocelyn.
So Nick is not up next, and I hate that they photoshopped out her mole.
I know.
They did her Naima style.
Why doesn't CoverGirl like beauty marks?
I don't know.
Get it.
Ugh.
I think she's doing a great job though.
Yes.
She does the
Tyra-
over the shoulder thing, but she still has enough neck.
Tyra gives her the weirdest critique where she tells her that she needs to be more fake in a commercial.
Oh, I sort of got what she was saying about CoverGirl.
A little campy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think because she does it in one solid thing and she's like, whenever you're running around town, Trubin, Powder Foundation, blah, 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 blah. So it's just like one face smiling the entire time.
But she wants her like, ha, ha. So that they could cut it more.
Well, I think she wants her to just model a little bit more. Tyra makes a point of saying that, like, CoverGirl likes models, so I like being able to tell that you're models.
Yeah.
And I think she wants to bring that to the speaking a little bit more.
It's way down the line, but in the petite cycle, Jennifer does one of the best, like, CoverGirl, easy breezy, beautiful moments where she does that 3-pose thing where she's like, easy breezy, beautiful, CoverGirl. And it's perfect because that's what you want for CoverGirl. So I get that critique, but luckily she was so amazing at every other part of it. It's like, whatever.
Nicole's last.
Look, I love this photo.
It's a CoverGirl photo.
It's so good. It's so unique. She looks like a model. It's dynamite. Yeah. It's dynamite. Nicole takes a great picture.
Like the weird unicorn age that CoverGirl is looking for, where she looks young but not too young.
Not a child, yeah. I think Tyra kind of gives her an out in this situation.
Oh, I don't, actually.
You don't think that she's like, well, Jay told me this. Like, she is giving her the opportunity to
fess up.
To fess up.
Maybe. What I liked was when Tyra was like, you have to take responsibility of yourself. You choked, and you have to stand up here and say that you choked. Because a lot of the girls this cycle did not understand the concept of sometimes you just have a bad day.
Right, for sure.
Because they kept being like, but why am I on the bottom now? And sometimes the answer is just, well, you had a bad day. And the girls seemed very sort of unable to figure out what was a good day and what was a bad day. Yeah. And she was just like, look, you choked. Now you get to know that you choked.
100%.
Yeah. But I do see what you're saying about, like...
It just felt very like, all right, we gotta make you likable. So, first private panel.
One of two private panels.
First of two. Oh. Miss J is the only one that stands up for Nick.
Yeah.
True.
Once again, he hates Nicole.
He hates Nicole, and Bree is, like, implausible at this point.
It reminds me of last episode's elimination, where it's like, why are we even having a private panel?
Yeah.
Because clearly Jayla is going home. Like, Bree is going home. It is very obvious.
They were going to send 2 people home at some point, and so, yeah.
Yeah.
She's just not on the level of the other 2, and never has been.
No.
And I will say that historically, by historically for this, I mean all the cycles of Top Model, usually by the time you get to the top 3,
you know who's leaving.
You know who the top 2 are. Like I did
cycle 2. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Mercedes.
That's definitely the exception to the rule. But for most others, like next cycle, we're gonna get a top 3 that's Danielle, Joni, and Jade, and you were like, you know who the top 2 are there. And then it was Melrose, Carrie D, and Eugenia, and you were like, who's gonna be the top 2 there, like. It becomes an exercise in patience, which is almost why I'm glad that most episodes are structured in such a way that it's real quick to get to that
top 2.
The top 2, get to that elimination.
Get this done.
Also, Tyra shoes are ugly when she's presenting these. They're so ugly.
She should have taken them off like Brie eventually does.
Well, yeah, the didgeridoo of doom comes back. Nick gets called first.
Duh.
And then, yes, Brie immediately takes her shoes off. Like
she takes her shoes off. She puts her glasses on.
I think she pulls her hair back,
is
too.
Getting her photo, she's just like, shoes off. Like, it's the end of a wedding.
Are they not her shoes? Because did she leave them? It's so weird.
No, she carries them with her.
Okay.
I saw that.
I think she just really hates wearing heels.
Yeah, I think Brie's done being a model.
This is where I saw that they were the same height, and I called bullshit.
Moment. Oh, they're all of Nicole's an inch taller, and that's her entire.
It was time.
Entire.
She seems
thing.
sort of relieved, but proud to have made it that far.
Okay, so what I didn't like is they do the fade out, right? But then they didn't center them.
No,
so
it's
Nick is still off
thing of gray.
the fucking side.
You never truly get to see Nick's entire photo, except for when we saw it in the episode.
Because it is clearly the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite good. Although Nicole's, I will say, is also bringing it. It's a good top 2 photos. Yeah. It's not like poor Jayla's, who also had that long hair and just hiking up her skirt. We didn't talk about it, but her photo was rough. It's insane because in some cycles, they do center them.
They've centered them before. In the last cycle, they moved them together.
It looks like they're about to kiss.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're next to each other. They're like, well, we don't have to move them.
But it was so weird.
Oh,
they're already close.
Oh gosh, it's so funny.
So
Brie on her goodbyes, and then I'll go over this. She dresses like she's ready for her next job interview because she puts on this like tweed jacket, black.
She loves that tweed jacket.
She does,
and that scarf.
And I was like, Brie's like, on to the next thing. All right. So Brie, as we mentioned in a previous episode, she is going to come back, and I think it's the only cycle where 2 people come back in All Stars.
It's because they don't have anyone from cycle 3.
Yeah, and so Lisa and Brie both come back from this cycle, which good All Stars choices in terms of personalities. Brie does not last long on All Stars. I think she's 10th or something like that, and a big part of Brie's thing is also as kind of a big shit stirrer, and also being super best friends with Bianca and like defending her. Like
the worst person.
All Stars Brie is not a good look, unfortunately. But we'll get there when we review the season. She did stuff for Vibe magazine, Essence, Elle Girl.
Hey,
That's very alcohol.
Hype hair. And they also, with Nick and Nicole, they got a spread in US Weekly, the December 2005 issue. She was also.
You mean Us Weekly?
Yes, sorry. Whoops.
US Weekly.
Oh, that's weird when it's written in print like that.
Sorry. That was really cute.
There's a lot of stuff. She also got to be in Ebony magazine, stuff for Kmart, Walmart, Sears, and print work for, I guess, a designer whose name is Douchette. So like a lady douche?
Tiny
a tiny douche?
A douchette.
She's also been in
So feminine.
She did a lot of
So French.
She did a lot of commercial work, like literal commercials.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
in Target, Old Navy,
That voice.
Pantene.
Ooh.
Oh, she'd be perfect for Pantene.
These are good brands.
For sure. And also Garnier.
Fructis.
Fruities.
And in terms of philanthropy, she was a spokesperson for an organization called Drop Dead Gorgeous, which is a nonprofit organization which works against child sex trafficking. So she did some philanthropy. Drop Dead Gorgeous is a weird title for that.
It is.
It's also a movie.
Yeah, a great movie.
A great movie.
She also appeared in Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse. And she's been on CSI.
Is it spelled fur better or worse? And she's wearing that fur shrug she wore.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah, so she's done a lot. Also, Tyra brought her on the Tyra Banks show a lot to be a model for different designers that she had on. So I think Tyra really liked Brie.
Yeah.
I think, well, in the show, Tyra liked Brie.
Brie is scrappy.
Yeah.
She like paints herself as the underdog, and she is.
Until the end, she wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Until she went full crazy.
Yeah, I there have to be contributing factors.
I think she was
right?
sick.
Just the sickness and the tiredness and the just can't live with these people anymore.
And
I
also
guess.
knowing that she's not taking good pictures.
I also
Yeah.
think the stress of the competition just gets to these girls because we've seen a lot that in the second half of the season post-international trip, they seem like they're having a lot less fun.
Yeah.
They seem real tired after they go over there, after the initial excitement.
Because they were in LA, so it's even more of a time difference to go
Mhm.
to London.
Yeah, and I just think that was one of those things because Brie's a really fun character. I love the way she presented herself speaking wise until she became a villain. Like she was just fun and nice,
Given wisdom.
and I
I'm
think
like
she was
genuinely a little weird in a really appealing way.
yes,
Yep.
and I think
I love men's underwear.
I do think that she might be the first contestant that we had that survived the bottom 2 over and over again based on personality, which
Yeah.
becomes a little bit of a trope in top model, is the good personality person eking by over and
Right.
over again. So, bye, Brie.
Bye, Brie.
Brie.
Hey guys, Nick also hates Nicole.
Nicole goes quasi Lisa with joy.
And she found Lisa's costume box.
No, she found Shannon's fun props from forever ago. She was one disco ball
Full
away.
Groucho Marx glasses and nose combination.
Jumping on a table and being like, where's your sense of humor? And Nick goes, it's not funny.
I do. It's not funny.
But both of them have a reason to be excited. And we don't talk about this enough, but they basically have the same name, which is hilarious. That they're
Yeah.
in the top 2. It's the Nick Cole season.
And Nicole.
Nicole. So we get this weird extra photo shoot that we didn't need to see.
Guess what? It's Gilles Ben Simon time.
Gilbert Simon.
Oh, I kind of like the cover girl. They do this in, not cover girl, blurp.
Elle.
The cover shoot for Elle Girl. Like they do this in certain cycles. I like that they do it with Tyra because there's that intimidation factor.
I guess. He was a creep.
Yeah. Gilles Ben Simon does not come off great. in this
Also,
episode.
Jay,
Tyra tells the fun anecdote of how they met. Which is that she
He's a
went in for
prankster.
a casting. Yeah, he's like, you might not know this, but Gilles loves practical jokes. Because the first time I went in for him, he told me, you are the ugliest girl I have ever seen. And then the next day he booked me.
Isn't that so fun, jokey prank?
What a practical joke.
What a jokester.
I cried for days.
Also, we're jumping over the fact that Jay goes, well, my work here is done, and walks out. But his work is not done because we see him
His
at
work on the photo shoots is done.
I guess.
I
They
do
have to
like Jay in
photograph
this
him.
black bomber jacket situation, though.
Agreed.
Because he hands over the reins to Brandon Holly. Brandon Holly's back, y'all.
Which it makes sense that they're going to, style them.
I
And
just
they're
think
like,
it's fun that Brandon Holly made it all the way to London.
and Brandon Holly's like, we don't know who wins either.
It's very L-Girl.
Very Elgar.
So we had to pay for 2 photo shoots. What an expense for L-Girl.
So do a good job.
Nick shows Tyra up, I think.
I actually think both of them model a little better than Tyra.
Yeah.
Maybe that's purposeful. Tyra just
Yeah, I
kinda
wonder if
stands
Tyra's
there
like hanging back to let them sort of have their moment.
But I feel like they're like serving both of them.
Uh-huh.
And like Tyra's just like face on like, eh.
At one point, when Nick and Tyra are modeling together, Joe Simone goes, "Pretend you love each other. Pretend you love each other."
I wrote,
But do not kiss.
Pretend you love each
Gilles
other.
Ben Sinail because at the end of the photo shoot, he goes, I get to choose who wins? And she's like,
That's
no.
one of his jokes.
Well, he does a fun prank too, where he calls Nicole the winner, and Nick's like, "What?" And then he calls Nick the winner, and Nicole's like, "What?"
Well, no, what he says to Nick is that he puts his hands on her face and goes, "She's a good girl. She's the winner. She's the winner."
Here's the thing about Gilles Ben-Simon. He's a creep in a unique way.
Lots of face touching.
But also,
He also pushes their heads together at one point.
he's also just like, it's not aggressive creep like we've seen. It's truly just like bizarre old man creepiness. Because there could never be anything threatening about the skeleton of a person.
JW, I'm assuming you've watched the show.
Can't wait
Can
for
you
whatever
imagine?
this is.
Can you imagine Gilles Ben Simon's relationship with his ex-wife Kelly Ben Simon from Real Housewives of New York?
I've never actually seen Real Housewives.
Oh.
Any of the, yeah.
Kelly Ben Simon was a Real Housewife at
That's
one point.
amazing.
You never saw Gilles.
What a crossover. What
A crossover.
What a crossover opportunity. We gotta get that crossover.
It tastes like hay. This crossover tastes like hay.
It's some real crash and trash on my TV. A little crash over my trash
What
over.
a crossover opportunity. It really is, though.
Where's senile as he is?
Gilles Ben Simon.
And Tyra gets tired of him.
yeah,
Yeah.
she is not. She's like, cool.
She's like, "Oh, I had to be nice to you when I was young."
No, we choose. We're the judges.
We're the judges, we choose.
And
Okay.
then
It's my show.
the girls go to a bridge and look at the river.
I hate these.
This is just
Pensively.
this is the stupid mountain thing that they did with Naeem and Kaylin, and they just like make them search off into the distance. And I didn't notice it as much as y'all pointed it out last cycle, but to hear Nicole talk about how this is what she's wanted her entire life is so stupid when she's 18.
Yes.
This has been my dream forever.
I really just want to get back at my bitch mom and sister. I hate those fucking bitches. Did I ever tell you how mean to me they were? They said I wasn't the prettiest.
I never had my own thing. I couldn't be the only girl because I had a dumb sister.
She gave me all her clothes and they were hideous and they smelled.
Do you think that sometimes when people drive over this bridge, they just die? Whoa.
I'm gonna kill you, Nick.
That's dark, Nicole.
Get a sense of humor or die.
And it's a hi.
She was the first person to do Funny or Die. Funny or Die, Nick. You chose. Funny or Die. And Nick's is just like, would be cool to win.
Yeah.
Nick throughout this whole episode just says a lot of stuff like, I'll be happy for either of us.
I think it's
that's-
nope. That's not even what she says. It gets even worse. They're editing out Nicole from existence.
You mean Nick?
Nick. They're editing out Nick from existence in this episode. Okay, then we go to the stupidest fashion show I've ever seen in my fucking life.
This fashion show's roof in a couple of different
With
ways.
Eva and Naima.
Which
Great.
Naima makes sense because they just showed her.
But Eva,
why?
So
because she's the best winner.
they learn that they have to do an entirely different kind of walk.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be fast-paced and sci-fi-y.
And Shakespeare.
And Shakespeare. And Miss J is here to teach them how to do this walk.
Which that's cool.
Which is cool,
Yeah.
although we never see it.
Nope.
Because he just enters with, "Good morning, bitches. It's early." Which is real. We've all been there.
Yep.
He's in his
I'm gonna need-
morning black shawl.
I'm gonna need that gif, please.
Yeah.
What's going on, bitches? It's early in the morning.
But so the theme is sci-fi Shakespeare, but also double eyebrows.
These eyebrows. Why?
No. That is the theme of my next birthday.
Double eyebrows?
No, the whole thing.
Sci-fi Shakespeare and double eyebrows.
Sci-fi Shakespeare, but with double eyebrows.
So they make these
Hannah, happy 23. Yay.
They make
We're all
these
23.
women. They make these women speak.
The way you said that, they make these women.
I feel bad for these women is the way I say it.
Sure.
They make them recite Shakespeare out of context
Into a camera.
So close up.
So close up, and then also like background of them like moving. They're like, to be or not to be. That is the
Fierceness. No, it's not that.
But
I want to tell an anecdote about a play that was written by a senior in my high school.
they don't listen.
But I won't. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell it off the air.
Oh, podcast. Guys, support us, and Hannah will do an extra episode where she tells this entire
Oh my God.
shit-stirring story.
It's a pretty funny story.
If you guys write more reviews for us, we'll start an OnlyFans where we just talk about
Anecdotes.
I'm not going to co-sign that necessarily.
A Patreon.
Here's the thing, though. If anyone ever, true story, if anyone ever wanted me to start an OnlyFans and would like pay for that, would be a big surprise for me. I'd do it. I'd do it just for one person. Make $10 a month. How nice.
I would do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, please.
Oh man, that's gonna get.
Okay, so they have.
So we're cutting all that out, right?
Wait. Tyra one-on-one interview.
I was gonna say that.
And she's in a different outfit than we see her like literally an hour
She's
later.
also in the ugliest fucking outfit for this terrible runway.
It's like a corset.
Yeah, it's ugly and also wide. The outfit is wide. It's not.
There was that old Christian, like, not a jingle, but like not a song, but it's like something you just repeat. And I feel like it's that the oceans are deep and wide. And now that's all I could think
Ugly
is
and wide. Ugly and wide.
Well,
So Nicole says that she felt second best to her sister.
Tyra brings up her sister.
Lies.
Tyra is the one. Tyra is like, because I know about your sister and your mom, right? Like, it's very prompty.
And she's
Neither of these two girls want to say much.
No.
They have to wring it out of the two of them.
No.
This was the least successful one-on-one interview
it was also
situation
the
they've ever
weirdest
had.
time to do it. They were in like
Yeah, they're on like
Half
fashion
makeup.
show mode. Like, they're getting ready to go fucking walk the runway.
Pins in their rat's nest hair.
yeah. They also so the runway starts. Did they hire actors for these silhouettes on the side?
Maybe. I think Tyra gives them advice that ends up fucking Nick over.
Yep.
Because she says, don't walk so fast that you lose your strut.
Yep.
And Nick struts.
Yes.
And then is told later that she's too bouncy.
Yep.
Devil's advocate, though.
Mhm.
They have called her out throughout the entire cycle on her bouncy head bobby walk.
Fair. That is fair.
And she never course corrected.
Well, to be fair though, she said, "This is my signature walk." And they even told them, remember how Camille was great and said, "This is my signature walk that'll make me famous."
Justice for Camille.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I think they both do pretty well.
sure. I have a question.
Mhm.
Why didn't Nicole take off her bra sooner?
I don't know what you're referring to.
So she has an open back dress.
Oh, and she's got the mark on her
She's
back.
got full marks that they have to
Yeah.
do right before she goes on.
Oh, yeah, that makeup teen attacks her.
Why did no one tell her to take that bra off?
I don't know.
They even made a note of it last season.
They needed to clip the microphone to her bra so she could do the interview.
one-on-one.
Maybe.
That is possible.
Later on, because we'll discuss the walks, I think, at the panel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But later on, when Nicole's about to say, I just want to be America's next top model, when she starts saying model, the didgeridoo like cuts her off. So it's America's next top model. It was the weirdest, worst editing choice.
You know who thinks Nick did great? Mr. J.
Yep.
Gives her a huge hug, tells her how much he rocked it.
He does not hug Nicole.
Nope.
In fact, he shoves her down, which is a lot.
They also, weird,
I just saw Showgirls. Whoop.
weird. We don't get a cross. We don't get a direct comparison of the two.
They put them side by side at the very
Yeah,
end, but it's very
It's not
brief.
on. Well, it's
And
not
that's
on.
an editing
Oh,
thing.
and yeah, they're never on the runway. At
Yeah,
the
that's
same
what I'm saying.
time.
They love doing a. You have to cross each other, or like you're gonna walk down at the same time.
Mhm.
It was clear, like this is not our runway. We didn't choose this runway.
Yeah, this of all the runway shows both was the worst and also the most realistic.
Yeah.
Because it was just a regular runway show.
Because at the beginning of the season we saw the most unrealistic runway, which was the other girls as the audience.
But it also seems like they were like, okay, we'll hire Naima and Eva, but we're keeping control over the entire fashion show.
Yeah.
Tyra even has to make her entire speech to all the models.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because this other model's like, Tyra.
They
Can
say
you make that sound again for me?
They also say that Nicole brought 3 different looks and feelings to the runway, and
She says that she did. She says she wanted to bring something different to every look, which is a good strategy.
But did she?
I don't know.
No.
It's hard to tell.
I think she looks very good in the makeup. I think the makeup does something to her face.
Yes.
That makes her look more angular
Edgy.
and interesting.
I'm going to go on record. She looked better on the runway than Nick.
Mm,
I think both in the clothes and also in the walk.
interesting.
And I love Nick.
Huh.
I love Nick, and I think when we go to the photo comparisons, overall, I like Nick more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think Nicole won that runway.
Both are close.
Yeah, it's
Both
not
are very close.
super
but
far away.
I see what you're saying. Nicole did better than I remembered her doing.
Yeah.
And went about it more thoughtfully than I remembered her doing.
That's also kind of the theme of the season, is Nicole does so much better than we remember.
She's just the worst.
Yeah.
because I hate Nicole. So, at
Last
panel,
panel.
Nick looks like a Bond girl that works for the villain. She looks so fucking sexy in this
They've got
outfit.
their goddess gowns for panel.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Nick says that this is one of the competitions that can make me a supermodel.
Which is the other one? Did Make Me a Supermodel just come out?
I don't know. I love that she didn't say this is the
But
competition.
this is what I'm saying. She does this kind of stuff all the time and talks
Just
so
confidence.
smoothly that you don't realize it until you're like, Nick, what the fuck did you just say?
That's why the editing team never got second takes of Nick. They were like, that was good.
Great.
Then
Wait,
later
what
they
did
were
she
like,
say?
oh, fuck.
So now also the judges say that they don't want a signature walk. And I think it's bullshit.
Can we also talk very briefly?
Please.
Because
We have
this
time.
keeps coming up in these episodes, and we haven't talked about it. And it's the first time this has happened, where they're like, a cover for L Girl that will come out in February
Of
2006. Every time they mention it
They
in the
say
last
it.
couple episodes, they're like, February 2006.
In the future year of 2006.
So I'm like, why did that start happening?
I think it was because they really wanted people, like,
They wanted to
buy.
generate excitement?
Yeah.
Maybe
It was-
they also just found out at that point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It would have felt less weird to me if it had just been the final episode, but it started like three
Three
episodes
episodes
from
ago.
the end.
Yeah.
It was very strange.
All right, so let's
also,
go.
this is a new panel set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very elevated runway that you could totally fall off of, and there's also just 2 love seats in the back for them. I would love if they just sat there during the private panel. Like,
What did I say? Do you know? I always love Tyra in that 40s style hair.
yeah, that's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
It's a
It
fun
always
look.
looks good on her.
And she kind of did 2 different versions of it because she did a shorter one and then a longer one for that random one-on-one look that she did.
Yeah.
Was Tyra like in a fashion show on the side?
I don't know.
She had so many looks this season. I mean, this episode.
So let's do the photo comparisons. They choose the weirdest ones. First up, superhero.
Why even discuss this one?
I don't know.
Clearly, Nick wins.
Yes.
Yeah, but none of these were good.
No, none of them were good, but Nicole's were so baggy.
Neither of these were like my favorite or my least favorite of this.
Yeah.
Next up, country shoot.
They're both great.
It's a tie.
Nick is slightly better.
Nicole, I wrote maybe Nicole was slightly better.
Yeah, but it's very
but it's a
close.
very.
So I remember, Hannah, you liked Diane's better than...
I did. I love Diane.
Yeah.
I thought Diane didn't get enough credit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just the direct comparison of the 2, they're both good. They're both kind of different. They're, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Fashion Witch. Why? Why did we choose this?
Why remind us? I mean, obviously Nick wins this one.
So hard.
Yeah, but then they track her for it.
They do?
Kind of. They're like, she's so stiff.
No, they say that about Nicole. They're like, Nick looks like she's in motion. Nicole, you're just kind
I
of standing
guess. But
there.
they're like, it's still the whole storyline of Nick's half face.
Oh,
Right.
all that shit.
All right. Then it's pinups. Nick wins again.
Hmm.
I actually preferred Nicole's of these 2.
They like her butt.
This was an interesting comparison because they had a very samey pose.
Yeah.
Yes.
It almost looks like the same picture.
Yeah.
To me. It's not like a huge
No, it's not a
difference
huge
like
difference.
Kim, Kyle,
Sure.
Jayla, etc. Whoop.
Then it's sepia Vaseline. which is Nicole.
This is Nicole.
Oh, really?
This is Nicole.
I think
for
they're
me.
both great.
No, I think it's
they're
very
both
close.
good.
Yeah.
I think Nicole might slightly beat it out.
Maybe.
Nicole's was my favorite of the whole group.
It was
this
not a
episode.
given to me because I loved Nick's on that.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I just think like I also felt like, oh, I'm writing Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick.
Nicole won the show. Then Wild Boys. Why would you choose this?
I don't know. Well, and then Nigel suddenly likes Nicole's photo from Wild Boys.
This
and is like,
revisionist history.
oh, she's such a it's a still from a movie. You're such a chameleon. And I'm like, neither of those things are true.
No.
She looks like herself in a blonde wig.
She was in the bottom 2 for this photo.
Yeah. Why are you acting like this is a good photo?
Why are we not showing Quench body lotion?
So
Okay.
I don't
weird.
know.
Then we have Bollywood.
And Tyra says to Nick, I feel an Indian essence coming from you.
Cool.
I smell turmeric.
And here's the thing. Twiggy and Miss J were able to describe Bollywood and Indian culture stuff without ever sounding problematic. Because, they try to say, oh, it feels like you're doing something Bollywood people do with the neck to the side, like that kind of dance move. Like they're describing it in a way that's respectful, but also a reference.
Yes.
And then Tyra can't help
No,
herself.
she's just like, she look Indian.
You know how, again,
Oh, I'm sorry. Native Indian. Is that more correct?
you know how Top Model has taught you that races all have an essence?
We did learn that Kenya had a Korean
oh my
essence.
God. You can totally imagine a terrible commercial where it's like essence of blank and the girls
Oh,
like
boy.
put it on and there's like a costume. Like,
Oh, God.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
All right, and finally, I said Nick won Bollywood.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you? That was another very close.
It was
one,
close.
though.
Yeah, a lot of these are close.
Yeah.
Cover girl, Nicole, I think.
Nicole for me.
Yeah,
Nicole for me.
probably.
But still, Nick comes out.
Nick for me won more of those photos.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, I agree.
And so then they ask the girls, kind of,
One of them.
one of them, why should you win? And Nicole gets this full answer about how she's wanted it forever, her entire life, and she deserves it, and blah, blah, blah. And then they don't ask Nick anything, and Nick just says, I'll be happy for her.
No, she says, I'll be happy no matter what happens.
And just hugs her. That can't be of all she said.
No, it can't.
It's ridiculous.
Like, what? I don't get it.
I'm telling you, they tried to edit her out of this
Yeah.
whole fucking episode. Real private panel.
Private panel.
Miss J, only one to defend Nick. Again.
Yep. Miss J clearly wanted Nick to win.
Yes.
And when Nigel says that Nick only has one look and Nicole is a chameleon, neither of these girls are chameleons.
No.
They both have a very distinct,
Bookable
strong
look. You would book both of these people for their look.
Yeah.
Like there's like
Yeah, I think Nicole is more commercial. I think Nick is more high fashion.
Mhm.
But they can both do the other thing if they have to.
Yep.
But neither of them changes photo to photo.
No. If Nicole's whole storyline was how she just wasn't changing.
Mhm.
And then that became Nick's storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It felt very clear that like Twiggy and Nigel,
Really wanted Nicole.
yes.
And Ms. J really wanted Nick. And it's not like a travesty when, non-spoiler alert, because we've said it already,
Yeah.
Nicole wins. It's not a travesty. I think it was a very close competition.
Yeah.
And they're both extremely talented. I had a slight preference for Nick because I also am going to have a preference for the most professional girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think it should be rewarded.
It-
And her
the brats.
professionalism, was a mark against her with these judges, which is just so frustrating. And I
Yeah.
think if that hadn't been a thing, I would not have been as frustrated by Nicole winning because, like we've said, she has so much natural talent.
Mhm.
She looks like a model. She had the better cover girl photo.
Yes.
There are reasons.
For Nicole winning.
It just should have been so much closer in the judging panel than it was.
Yeah, it was clear. They're like, well, Nick won't win.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Nonsense.
Crazy.
Also, Tyra's the only one that hugs Nick.
Yeah. Well, this is the other thing that I noticed, and I might need to go back and watch all these. Is this the first time that the winner has not hugged the girl next to her?
I think so.
Because I feel like every other cycle,
We get a hug.
yeah,
Well, they don't like each other. They really don't like each other.
no. So it's still weird that they don't hug.
They don't seem to acknowledge Nick.
Well, they look
at
like
this
they're
point.
about to. Like Nick, has has her hand on Nicole's elbow, and it looks like they're about to hug, and then Nicole just beelines for the judges.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make her a bad person. It's just sort of weird compared to all
Yeah.
other things.
Part of it truly might have been the fact that instead of being on a flat floor,
yeah,
this was like a runway you could fall off of.
Maybe.
essentially.
Yeah.
Nicole also says that she never got attention. I don't think that's ever been Nicole's problem.
I will say though, Nicole's reaction is sweet. It's cute. It's fine.
Yeah. She's not sweet and naive, but yeah.
No.
Nick is bummed. I do think they're like that sweet naive girl who got down on her knees. I'm like, how is that a naive action?
Yeah.
It was calculated.
But I did notice when they sepia tone her walking into for her first
Yes.
interview, she does the RuPaul hello, hello, hello.
But both hands. Hello, hello, hello. Wave, wave, wave. So, where's Nick?
So Nick's full name, Nick was actually a nickname, ha ha ha,
Name.
for Erica.
Huh.
Erica Pace.
Okay.
Nick Pace. And she did a decent amount of stuff. I tried to, not that it matters, but because we discussed it, one of the things I tried to do was find out if she ever was out
Before
as
the
a
show?
lesbian or whatever it was. And again, not that it matters, but it's just one of those things
was
we
a story.
discussed, and it was sort of a story in a way.
I think it informed what was going on that wasn't that was skirted around.
Right.
Yeah.
And truly, I never found anything about that. I did find out that she, I think it was in 2009, delivered a baby.
Oh.
So, if she might be bi and that was with a man, or it might have been, something she did
We just
herself
don't know.
or whatever.
She
it
seems
is.
private.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I think Nick was actually one of those people that was private all the time about everything that she did. In terms of stuff she is doing after the show, she got a contract from Fusion Model Management.
Mm-hmm.
She's graced the pages of Elle Girl magazine, so I think it's called Us Weekly magazine. Complex, Vibe, Essence, and also the cover of Metro Pop. She's modeled for USA Jeans, Snuggle, and L'Oreal. And she's done other stuff too. She's also at some point been signed by Ford, and here it is. In September 2009, she gave birth to a baby boy. She is not, maybe to no surprise to anyone, she is not active on social media.
Yeah.
Not
She
shocking.
is private, and that is just not what she do. Yeah, for sure. And let me go ahead and talk about Nicole. Nicole did just a ton of
hate
modeling
Nicole stuff.
afterwards. I don't mind her all that much, honestly.
I mean, you
After
just don't want
this.
her to be worse than Joanna.
Well,
I actually, let's say what she's doing
Sure.
first. Yeah.
she's a plausible model in my head.
Mhm.
She's done editorials for both the American and Singaporean Elle magazine, both the American and Malaysian Marie Claire, Nylon Mexico. So she gets a lot of international work.
That
which
doesn't
is interesting to
surprise me. I think she actually has kind of an international look because there's this Americana-ness,
Sure.
but also exaggerated features in the same way that Allison Harvard does.
Yeah. And eventually, Cycle 10's Anya does a lot of international stuff, and it's kind of the same vibe.
Yeah.
Cleo, Burberry, BB, Kristen, Aldiger?
Audige.
Yeah. Forever 21, CoverGirl, Secret, Ford Fusion. Ford Fusion loves the girls.
Oh my God, Ford Fusion.
Yeah. And she has been on covers of a ton of different magazines.
I just realized Ford Fusion is also 2 model agencies.
Yeah. Confusing.
She was
Very.
also featured as a top. Remember, for a while they had top models in action segments that were between commercials.
Oh, yeah.
I've skipped over those for everyone else, but what was interesting about her is that she was featured as a top model in action for a commercial in both cycle 11 and 13, which means she was working cycles and cycles later.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was also a judge at the Miss USA pageant.
Not surprising.
Yeah. So,
She seemed like she was in pageants.
Did she?
Yes.
Really? I was like, somewhere Robin is pissed.
I mean, I'm not saying she did well.
Yeah.
I imagine her as a little pound cake.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't know. I got over my hatred of Nicole. She had her, I'm going to pull up this pic for us. Her name, by the way, is Nicole Linkletter, and now Nicole Linkletter Nathanson. And
That's a lot of names.
that is a lot of syllables. She had her first child in 2016. I think she's expecting or just had one in 2019.
Aw.
And then here's her husband and her first kid.
Aw, cuties.
Oh, he's attractive.
Yeah, fully can get it. I don't think she does as much modeling anymore. I'll say this, though. Let me find the exact picture of it. She looks literally like the same person.
Yeah, she
hasn't
really
aged
does.
a moment.
Nope.
No, she just has mom hair up and out of her face.
Yeah, because she's got 2 kids now.
Yeah, they're pulling
Gotta run around.
on their hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think she just went on to have a very good modeling career and is now settled into
Being a mom.
I also think, for HRI talent, she's a court-appointed special advocate.
Wonder what that means.
And then, I don't know, and I tried to find it out.
HRI talent?
She also links to...
I'm so confused.
Well, it makes me wonder if they have someone there to like work with the underage clients and like let them know what's going on and like
maybe.
talk them through things. Like,
She also, for a long time, was doing a blog up until 2018 called No Way Mama, which was like a lot of just
How about she hates her mom?
blogging stuff.
I'm going to show you all the ways you failed me. Here's how a real mom does it, Mom.
here's the thing. I went
Break
in
it down, Hannah.
expecting to hate Nicole. And for those first couple episodes, I still found her extremely hateable. I did feel like she showed some growth
Okay.
over the series.
Do you
And
not at all, Alexander? I can't tell if you're just hating her to be fun now.
I just really don't like... She seems like such a brat and so entitled.
she is very entitled.
And I think that's what always has bothered me about Nicole is she feels like she is owed everything for no other reason than her own ego.
I guess it bothers me less because going back and watching it, I'm like, no, you are really good at this.
Yeah, see, that's the
but
thing is Nicole, truly, Wild Boy shot aside, never did poorly.
Nope.
She was one of the most consistent people
Yes,
we've ever seen.
She was
on
very
the show.
consistent, but I think also I was annoyed because it was someone that like could care less really about pushing it. Like she could even be a better model if she cared to do the work, but she never wanted to do the work, but wanted all the reward.
True.
And she did. She was rewarded for kind of that like bratty.
I think what's hard is like in the top model fandom, from when I was looking up people, she's known as like one of the least liked winners. And I think part of it's with that particular top 2, there were just a lot of Nick fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so Nick not winning seems like an affront.
Yes,
And
I agree.
Nicole looks worse by
Comparison.
Well, and this is why I'm trying to be really objective about it, because Nick is still my favorite from this cycle. When in thinking she was my favorite came out, she was still my favorite.
Yeah.
And when you compare them side by side, they both had so much natural talent, and neither of them really took a bad photo, but Nick was so much more gracious that it was easier to root for her.
Yes.
Especially since Nicole did not have like the fun personality to sort of
Balance
give you something
that.
to root for.
Yeah.
To balance out some of the more entitled aspects of her character.
I will say that of all of our top 2s so far, and maybe moving forward, neither of these 2 contestants were known for their sparkling personalities.
No.
Nick was mostly pleasant.
Yes.
And likable.
I wouldn't even call her likable
But
she had moments where she seemed fun.
with Diane.
Well, and, personal shopping
Yeah.
and with Mr. J.
But I don't know
But she was also not interested in letting people know her.
I was going to say I don't
including the
even know. I couldn't tell you what Nick's personality is.
No. Or I was thinking about it, I'm like, do we
Yeah.
know, does she have siblings?
We know nothing
Does she
about
talk
her.
to her parents? And it's impressive, honestly, to pull off letting that little personal information about yourself in a reality TV situation.
I also
I think that's why
wondered.
the judges were always so frustrated by her.
Yeah.
I also wondered how much she basically how much production knew, but how much control she had over what production could put out.
Mm-hmm. No, I was just going to say, she's my favorite, I think, of this cycle because I just want to look at her.
Yeah.
All the time.
She's a great model.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
I will say, at least the top 2 were both super plausible models.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To eulogize the whole season,
Mm-hmm.
I will say that of all the cycles that we have reviewed so far, I think this is my least favorite. Here's why. Good things about it. I actually like Twig. I know we missed Janice, but I found her pleasant. I found
She was fine.
It felt like we were also upping the budget on some stuff, which was
Mhm.
interesting. And even though it didn't work out the way they wanted to, the emphasis on a potential thing for personal style was interesting, whether or not it worked out the way they wanted it to. I think, unfortunately for me, I realized that this contestant pool was one of my overall least favorite.
Yeah.
Because I truly, Kyle standing aside, didn't find a lot of people to root for. And it became such a villain fest that
Yeah.
some
Well,
of
we
these
also-
arguments were more just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also got rid of, I think, people too early, theoretically. Like Ashley. I would have been interested in this season with an Ashley
Mhm.
longer.
Yeah, a lot of our good guys, Ashley, Ebony, Diane, Kyle, they got rid of pretty
Quickly.
early.
Yeah.
Which made it rough because by the time we got to our top 6, Lisa, Kim, Jayla, and Bree could all be couched. In some ways, Nicole could all be couched as villains.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's hard to find anyone to root for. Except
Especially
for Nick.
because the only person you can root for is so determined to not let you know anything
About her.
Right. I truly wonder if Nick was in other cycles with a lot more likable people in the top 6, if she would have not, you wouldn't have liked her at all.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I mean.
interesting to know. Interesting to wonder about.
Yeah, Cycle 5 just, I realized why I don't rewatch it a lot.
Yeah. Except for that one
The commercial episode.
The commercial
is
episode.
So good. They really did find the impact of the commercial episode and what it could be.
And I do think that the photo shoots overall have been bumped up in quality as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You know, fashion witch aside.
Superhero.
Yeah.
But the money's there.
Yes. They're getting there.
Yeah.
They're getting big photographers too.
Yeah, I will say, I think what happened
And the
was
styling was
Oh.
overall much, much better.
It was
this
more
cycle.
consistent.
Yeah.
Because yes, Q wasn't there to have like good weeks, but also Q was like not there some
we
weeks.
found out for a fan, by the way, that if you look at the end
yeah.
credits,
Styling Tyra.
Q was styling Tyra.
Which I think is literally, they were like, oh, can you do it when you're here?
Yeah.
And that's how we got probably better Tyra styling this cycle.
Mm-hmm.
In general. So what are we looking forward to in cycle 6? I said before the podcast, the cycles 6 through 8 are like my favorite in a row trio.
Yeah.
Cycle 6 is my favorite cycle of America's Next Top Model.
I think
of
it's
all
mine
time.
too.
It is the one I have rewatched the most. There are so many good contestants.
Jade.
So many. Jade, Joni, Danny, even Kathy at the beginning. You've got Ferranda, who brings a lot to the table.
You got another white, blonde Sarah.
Yes.
One of my favorite Sarahs is Sarah that I'll tell the whole story next season, next cycle. But I emailed and she emailed me back a long time ago, the night she was eliminated.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you have really good people.
A lot of good photo shoots.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jade, iconic.
Iconic. Biracial butterfly Jade.
So many moments.
Probably truly the only one who came back, who didn't come back for All Stars that people wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like number 1 on the list.
Yeah. She
And I
gone
feel like
past
the people that have reached out to me, or when I mention, like, I do a top model podcast, they're like, season 6. I'm like, I know. We're getting there.
There are a lot of good photo shoots also, from what I remember.
Then I also remember the one where there were fish that got caught.
The mermaids.
Also, I'm excited for dental surgery.
And a lot of elephant sound effects.
Oh, poor tooth.
And if you're excited for cycle 6, then be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We want to hear from you, dear listeners. We know you're out there.
Yes, please. Tell us what you're looking
We
for.
can feel your essences.
I also truly want to hear from listeners tweeting at us, whatever, what maybe unpopular opinions you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is there someone that, like, I would love truly to hear from, like, a real big Nicole fan.
Yeah.
Like, let us know why. I'm not going to drag that. I
No.
want to hear differing opinions.
I don't think I
No,
would
we
ever
love
drag
stands.
that. Yeah.
We love stands.
Just back up your opinion.
Except apparently don't support Kim or Alexander will come for you.
Wow. I was on Bree's side. You can also find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm usually on the gram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
I'm usually twitting away.
Twit, twit, twit.
Twitter at JW Crump on Twitter, and make sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum. That's PODLEDOM.
So for Podleadum, I've been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.